Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between the 51s and the Titans. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head to head with a top finesse arm. Next. Striding into the box, Christian Yelich. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off with the 51, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now the first pitch from CC. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. No balls and 1 strike. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Mike Trout.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Counts even to Trout. 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Two and 2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something.
High and deep to right. Bautista ranging back. Gone! Striding in, Albert Pujols, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Third baseman, Albert.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And they don't even want to mess with Pujols here with a base open, so they'll go ahead and put him aboard. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. Stepping in, Ted Williams. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Yelich. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Mike Piazza, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Yelich on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He hit the corner and tries for third. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple. Digging in the switch hitter, number 13. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Throw to the plate, in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Sandberg. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So here's Francisco Lindor now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a breaking ball stays outside. Bases are empty. One man out. One and two.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Batista is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his.
And we'll have to leave it there. At the plate, number 13. He stands in for the first. Blake Trinan enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of it.
Now pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Count is 1-2 now. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Digging in, Ryan Sandberg. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit toward the hole. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So coming to the plate, CC Sabathia. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Pitch outside, the throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second. The 1-0 home. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. You're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1. Might as well fish a little bit further.
Ready for another chance? Mike Trout. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fly ball out toward left center field. Yelich is after it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So 2 on with 2 away, and here comes the Babe. To minimize the damage here. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Griffey Jr. over at second. Pujols at first, 2 out in the inning. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Yelich going back, and he makes a nice catch on the. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rendon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Trout has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. So stepping in, Yogi Berra. Now the first pitch from CC. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. A spin and a throw. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Blake Trinan. This guy, Jake Buhner, will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Sliders in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now a changeup is bounced to second. To his left, Sandberg. He'll whip this one to first in time. Josh Hader is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Grounded to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Mike Piazza found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 13. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here's a high pop-up. Hader has a play. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Sandberg. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for another base hit. They'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And he's safe. Coming to the plate now, CC Sabathia reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Dribbled to the right side. And the two-out threat will not come to pass. In is Christian Yelich. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that nearly would have got him on the board. And now pitch on the way. And he misses with it. 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Junior. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
On a line, that's a base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. 1 out, nobody on. Now Jr. gets a hold of one to deep right. And it's gone as they add still another. Stepping up to the plate, Albert Pujols. Last time through was a base hit. And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. Jake McGee answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Babe Ruth. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Now in the box, Ted Williams. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Back goes Martinez. On the warning track, he makes the... Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch from CC. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Wainwright hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is a case of where it looks like the power pitcher is winning out this afternoon. overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
And he fouls this one off. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2. On deck is Jose Bautista. Once again, a 3-2. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Popped high in the air. Sabathia is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chopped toward the second baseman. And a close play at first, but he's called out of it. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Piazza. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Digging in once again, number 13 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Ready once again, Ryan Sandberg. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, CC Sabathia. No hits to this point. Tapped up the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Anthony Rendon goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Yogi Berra is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it, and that ends the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Trout. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Yelich is there, and on 1 pitch, Trout is retired. So digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch coming, here it is. And it's fouled away. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
At the plate, Albert Pujols. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. High in the air out to center field. After it is Yelich, and that retires the side. Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Popped him up. Pujols has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Chopped toward the second baseman. Sandberg charging this one on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. So the first 2 are retired here for Chase Utley. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Number 13 is there, and they go down. Ready now, Babe Ruth. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll be off the wall in right center. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now to the plate, Ted Williams. It was a fly out for him in his last trip, and he fouls this one off. Ruth leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a fastball chop fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. Popped him up. Utley calls for it. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. But he changed his mind there as he broke for home, but ends up retreating back to third base safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Utley is there, and he puts this one away for. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Trout is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Well, Mark, this is a case where the power pitcher won out in this one, overpowering, moving the ball up, down, in and out, lots of swings and misses, and a little bit of a rough go for finesse guy.
Yeah, he just executed better, Dan, across the board, getting ahead, strike 1, and then able to mix in his nasty off-speed stuff with high-velocity fastballs behind it. The finesse guy, more over the heart of the plate, and when that happens, that spells disaster.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Into the box now, Ryan Sandberg. It was a flyout for him. Edwin Diaz enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit hard down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Now Jr. gets a hold of one to deep right. Gone! Digging in, Albert Pujols. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Babe Ruth, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Ball one to start the at-bat.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. There to get it is Utley. Throw to first in plenty of time. In now is Anthony Rendon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Third baseman, Anthony.
George Brett is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth. And with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. A swing and a high pop-up. Number 13 is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. In now, Yogi Berra. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Yogi Berra.
1 out, nobody on. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Digging in, number 1, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Jorge Posada will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will get this one. The 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Piazza gathers. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. C.C. Sabathia. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the visitors, no runs on no hits.